Example number 2. Given the function f of x and g of x, determine an explicit equation. So we've seen this now a number of times, but it's still an important definition that I'll highlight every single time. That means your equation on the right-hand side will only have x's. And then we want to state the domain. So g of f of x in A would equal g of, well, f of x is 1 over x plus 3. And then g of 1 over x plus 3, well, what happens with g? Whatever you plug in gets squared. Then you subtract 4 times whatever you plug in. So if I plug in a 1 over x plus 3, it's going to get squared, and then I'm going to subtract 4 times 1 over x plus 3. We could expand this and simplify it. I'm going to leave it like this right now. As far as the domain, do we have any non-permissible values? Anything you're not allowed to plug? Oh, someone noticed that and felt bad about mentioning it. That should have been a plus. Anything that you're not allowed to plug in? What? Negative 3. So x can't equal negative 3, because then you would divide by 0. Anything else you're not allowed to plug in? Everything else seems fine, right? So it's only that x can't equal negative 3. X could be anything else. Everything else is fine except for x can't equal negative 3. There's our domain. For part B, we want to find f of g of x. Here, g of x is x squared minus 4x. And then f says whatever you plug in, you do 1 over that value plus 3. So I'll have 1 over whatever we plug in plus 3 while we plugged in an x squared minus 4x. Now on the bottom of that equation, to figure out what is possible and what is not, we're going to need to factor. So can you see that this is equal to x minus 3, x minus 1? And now our domain, what's not allowed? You're not allowed to plug in 3. You're not allowed to plug in 1. Those two values would cause you to divide by 0. But x can be everything else.